On huntingdoor.com, you can find an awesome piece of gear called the Compact Folding Survival Bow. I reviewed it recently, but it was their 40-pound version, and after working with it, I had to try their 60-pound version, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. I'm going to be comparing the two and talking about the differences in draw weight. Stick around. I hope you're doing well, my friend, and I hope you find this content helpful and resourceful. Let's get rolling. Before I picked up my 40-pound version, I had been shopping for one of these for a while, but I ended up going with huntingdoor.com because they did have the best price. Not only was the price good, but the service has been excellent as well. When I'm spending money with a company, it's nice to hear from them every now and then, to be thanked for the business and to have them check and see how things are going. So after this review, I'll be dropping a link to huntingdoor.com for you to go out and pick up either of these bows. Now let's take a look at them. So friends, these things are super slick and very easy to assemble. I did a tutorial on how this works when I reviewed the 40-pound bow, but for the sake of those who may be seeing this for the first time, I'll give a quick tutorial here as well. It's pretty awesome to think that you've got 60 pounds of shooting power right here in your hands, and it's this compact. So here's what we're going to do. Just take the limbs and just fold them out all the way. That's all you got to do is fold them out. Now all you've got to do is take this little knob right here and just turn it to the right, and it's in there. That's all you got to do. Just do the same thing for the other one. Just turn it in there and you've got it nice and secure. Now let's talk about stringing this one, because this one's heavier and it's going to be a little more challenging than the last one. All right, my friend, so just grab it like you're going to shoot it and then go down here to the bottom like this and just put the string on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our body, because this is kind of heavy. Put your leg over top of the bow and just pull it into you like this right here, and then pop the string on just like this. Be careful, make sure it's in there tight so it don't swing back and smack you, and you're ready to go. This is the easiest minimalistic takedown bow to carry around with you, because you don't have to take it apart. The only thing you need to do is store the string somewhere. But when this thing is folded up, you can literally put it in your quiver with the rest of your arrows. You may be asking, which one should I go with, the 40 or the 60? Well, it depends. If you're new to archery, if you're a new shooter and you haven't developed those muscles, I would say most definitely go with the 40. And even that's going to be heavy to you if you haven't done any shooting. As I mentioned in my last review though, a 40-pound survival bow is enough to take a deer if you needed to, and it's definitely enough to take a human assailant. And the reason I bring that up is a lot of people buy things like this in the context of it hitting the fan, apocalyptic type of stuff, and they're not just thinking about animals and survival, they're thinking about human assailants as well if it gets really bad and they're looking for some quiet warfare. Now, as far as deer hunting is concerned, if you wanted to do some hunting with this, definitely check your state regulations, because some states have requirements as far as poundage is concerned. Let's just say you've been shooting for a while and you've got some experience. You may want to go with the 60-pound compact folding survival bow, because you'll be able to take just about anything you want to with this one. This thing's got some serious power, and it's more than what I usually shoot with. But let's give it a go. Whoo! This thing smacks with a hard punch, but you know, it's a 60-pound draw weight. Now, there's something I want to say to you with regards to choosing the right draw weight for yourself. Don't feel like you're less macho if you have to get the 40-pound. I shoot better and more accurate with the 40-pound. I can draw 40 pounds on the fly when I'm out here training and doing sneak archery. I don't use a 60-pound bow. I'm out here sometimes with 30 and 40-pound bows. I have no shame in that. I can draw those very easily and I can shoot those more accurately. Archery uses a different set of muscles. Just because you have to choose a 40-pound over a 60-pound does not mean you're not a strong male. It just means that you may not have developed those archery muscles yet. I've made bows in the past that had a very heavy draw weight using driveway markers and PVC pipe. I used to follow some of the tutorials that I would get off of Backyard Bowyer's channel, but none of the bows that I made shoot as smooth as this 60-pound compact survival bow. If you get to where you're shooting 40 pounds very comfortably, 60 pounds is a good weight to move up to. There's just a lot of versatility in those two draw weights. With 60, I can knock out some heavy things, but with my 40, I can draw and shoot on the fly. With just about every video I do comparing one against another, I usually by the end of the video tell you to get both if you can. Let's take a long shot with the 60. Not a bad little grouping. We're going to make some minor adjustments. It looks like I'm shooting a little bit up and to the right. This is a heavier draw weight than I normally shoot with, but to be as far away as I am, I'll take it. I'll tell you what, my friends, when I'm passionate about a piece of gear, I don't mind saying it, and these are two excellent pieces of gear, and I'm stoked to have both of them. If you like either of these bows, huntingdoor.com's got you covered. I think they're about 130 bucks a piece, which is pretty hard to beat for what you get. You know, I'm also not ashamed to admit that I like stuff that is tactical, and this is definitely tactical. It's got that tactical look to it, man. It's just something about this. It's the simplicity, it's the all black, it's smooth, it's easily accessible, it's easy to take around with you, and it's just the total package. I give these things a 2 thumbs up. I'm even sticking my 2 big toes up in the air right now. It gets 2 thumbs up and 2 big toes. I just want to end this video by saying that I appreciate all of you. Man, I love this community we have here on YouTube. This community of outdoor enthusiasts who love knives, marksmanship, outdoor adventures, tactical survival, and all that wonderful stuff. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you have a bow like this? Have you wanted to get one like this for a while? What questions do you have that I may not have talked about, or things that I may not have covered? I'll be more than happy to have that dialogue with you in the comments. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll drop links for you to go check out these bows at huntingdoor.com. Take care.